There's an uncomfortable feeling inside you, even in an environment where everything seems normal while you're with the people you love. This feeling is loneliness. This situation is very common. You are not the only one experiencing this. Your surroundings are crowded, but there's an emptiness inside you. You don't want to talk about it. You don't tell anyone. People don't know the reason for it, but now you're going to learn. You're on Monk's channel. In this video, I'll explain where that feeling of loneliness comes from, why love can't erase that feeling, and what this feeling is actually trying to tell you. Enjoy watching. You're eating together with the people you love. You're talking and having fun, yet in that exact moment, there's a voice inside you saying, "Why do I feel like someone who isn't really here?" There are many examples like this. Loneliness comes in two forms. The first type is physical loneliness. There's nobody around you. You are alone. This is a familiar situation. The second type is unknown and complicated. There are people around you, yet you still feel lonely. This feels pretty irrational. You think, how can I feel lonely when my loved ones are here? Without finding the answer to this question, you can't get rid of it. In psychology, this is called emotional loneliness. There are people around you, but internally you cannot form a genuine connection. What does connection mean? Most people interpret connection as physical closeness, being in the same room, spending time together, talking. But the brain places connection somewhere very different. For the brain, connection means truly being felt, not a fake smile, not polite answers. When you're around the people you love, are you completely yourself? Can you express your natural self without playing a role? Do you truly tell the people around you what you really feel? If you answer honestly, all of these are negative. The reason for this situation is not that you're fake or a liar. You don't want to become a burden. That stops you, and a protective shield forms in between. And that protective shield builds a glass wall right in the middle. You can see them, they can see you, but that glass is there. And that glass creates loneliness. That is exactly how the situation develops in the first stage. And that protective shield goes back to your childhood. When you were a child, you received positive or negative reactions whenever you showed your emotions. Maybe they said, "You're exaggerating." Maybe they said, "Why do you think so much?" Sometimes you received no attention at all. Of course, your brain immediately recorded all of this into the system. When I say what I truly feel, the connection breaks. If you're familiar with this channel, you already know how the brain works and the reasons behind these things. The situation in its very first stage is rooted in childhood trauma. Then you grew up, and this recording system changed shape. Now, even when you're with the people you love, an automatic filter activates. You don't interact with people without a filter, my friend. You hide your real feelings. Even when you explain your real thoughts, you never fully explain them. You always say, "I'm fine." But you can't fool your brain. Your mind is aware of every detail of this situation, and that feeling of loneliness comes exactly from that awareness. Love is not missing. You are missing in that room. The real you is not there. This feeling is experienced most often by people who think deeply, because their need for connection exists on a much higher level. An ordinary conversation always feels insufficient to them. The cycle of, "How are you? I'm fine," is not accepted by their system. Is there anyone who truly understands me? This is a very frequently asked question. The reason it is so common is the intensity of sensitive people's desire to share themselves. And when that question remains unanswered, loneliness grows. It doesn't matter how many people are around you. Social media deepens this situation even more. Every day you see millions of people there. Almost all of them look happy. And you don't feel that happy. At that moment, the mind immediately begins interrogating you. Why am I not as happy as them? As you can imagine, alarm mode activates in this situation. I don't want to hide this truth from you. Most of what you see on social media is fake. Those moments are simply the moments where people just like you show the best versions of themselves. Behind the camera, everyone is standing behind the same glass wall. You're watching fragments of the best moments from their entire lives, and you assume they're always that happy. This is a heavily researched topic in psychology. The feeling of loneliness is not proportional to the number of people around someone, but how real those people feel to them. So you can have 1,000 people around you, but if none of them truly see you, loneliness becomes inevitable. One person who truly feels you is enough. One person who truly sees you is more powerful than 1,000 superficial connections. This is the brain's basic need: to be seen, to be understood, to be accepted. So, in reality, the problem is a lack of being seen and noticed. I talked about the reasons behind this problem. Now, it's time for the solutions. How do you break out of this cycle? Just like in my other videos, I'll explain the most effective methods. There are 3 steps, simple but powerful. First step, notice the glass. The next time that feeling of loneliness appears while you're with the people you love, stop and ask yourself this: am I really here right now, or am I hiding things? Asking this question is difficult because the answer is usually, yes, I'm hiding things. And right there, you are actually confronting yourself, and this is far more important than you think. This awareness is extremely valuable because once you see the glass, you can begin melting it. You cannot fight something you cannot see, my friend. Second step, share a small truth. This step is difficult enough that most people would prefer to run away from it. Real connection does not begin with huge confessions. It begins with small truths. Saying, actually, I'm a little tired today. The first time you say this, you begin expressing your real self. This sentence seems small and unimportant, but for the brain, it carries enormous significance because the brain records, this is me, the real me. And at that moment, the glass cracks. When the person in front of you responds and shows understanding, the glass melts even more. Once you try this even once, you will begin noticing the truth. Third step, legitimize your need to be seen. This is the most important step. Many people around the world see this need as weakness. They question themselves by saying, why do I need connection this much? You are judging yourself incorrectly. The need to be seen is one of the basic human needs, just like the need for water, just like the need for sleep. If it is not fulfilled, you naturally feel incomplete. This is not your weakness. Tell yourself this: this need of mine is real, and I do not need to apologize for wanting it. When you truly internalize this sentence, something changes. You no longer suppress that feeling. You listen to it. And when you listen, you understand what it's trying to say. That feeling is telling you this: I want a more genuine connection. And once you receive that message, you already know what to do. So actually, if you look at it from a wider perspective, it's very simple. Accumulated childhood trauma, the desire to share yourself, and the need to not feel alone, the exact reasons and solutions have just been engraved into your memory. If you enjoyed the video, press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to protect my banana stock. You're on the channel of the first monkey YouTuber, Monk. See you in the next video. Thank you.